Il video che sto per mostrarti cambierà completamente il tuo modo di vedere il satanismo. Quando si pensa al satanismo, molto spesso ci si immagina un gruppo di persone che adorano il diavolo. A parlare è il cofondatore della Chiesa Satanica del Sudafrica. Mi raccomando, guarda fino alla fine del video perché il finale ti stupirà.
He is the founder of the first satanic church in South Africa, and he is also a psychic medium. So welcome to the studio.
Thank you. So nice to be here.
I think let's just jump straight into it. When did you decide to start the satanic church?
Okay, so I think it's very important to also mention that the South African Satanic Church was co-founded by Audrey Norton and myself. We noticed more and more that Satanism wasn't represented properly in the media, and certainly there is Satanists that I know that have been Satanists for more than 20 years, but because of their professional capacity and being in the medical profession and some people being in the legal profession, etc., they could never actually come out and say, okay, we are Satanists and sorry guys, this is not what's happening. So that was the determining factor. The process of doing that, though, was very, very easy. Within 48 hours, our organization was registered. That was quite amazing.
And what were your beliefs before you discovered Satanism?
I grew up in a very average middle-class Christian household, very Afrikaans middle-class household. I never quite felt at home with that, although during my high school years, I kind of figured out that spirituality or religion would be my career one day. I remember the first day I read the Satanic Bible, I immediately recognized myself in that. We would say that you can't make somebody a Satanist, you can't turn somebody into a Satanist, and certainly we don't do that. We don't evangelize, we don't try to convert people to Satanism because we know that Satanists are born Satanists.
Una cosa interessante è che loro pensano che ci si nasce satanisti. E in un certo senso questo potrebbe essere vero, perché ogni essere umano nasce con un istinto egoico. Però la Bibbia ci insegna che la salvezza è per tutti. Ed è per questo che è scritto: Dio ha così tanto amato il mondo che ha inviato il suo unico figlio. Dio desidera la salvezza di tutti.
And what about Satanism resonated with you?
Very first thing was that I am completely responsible for my own life. I'm completely in charge of my own life. I can't rely on anything external, whether it being, guides, angels, external deities, God, a devil, whatever. So we don't believe in any external being, whether it being the devil or Satan or anything like that.
So you don't have to answer to anyone?
No, it's ourselves. And Satanism is a path of self-study. So it's constant self-study and getting to understand who you are and how to have the best life here on earth. So it's a very much a carnal religion. It's very much focused on earthly existence. It's not, we have no prescribed dogma about the afterlife. So we also allow other Satanists to believe what they want about the afterlife. So some Satanists would believe in reincarnation, and some people would believe more in Darwinism, and some people in evolution, and some people just believe it's a switch that goes off.
A questo punto avrei capito che il satanismo in realtà non è adorare un'entità esterna, così come ad esempio facciamo nel cristianesimo, ma è l'esaltazione di se stessi, l'esaltazione dei desideri carnali, con lo scopo di vivere una vita quanto più agiata possibile qui sulla terra.
In what way is Satanism similar to other religions, like, say, Judaism or
I would
Christianity?
say the ritual aspect. We have a Bible, a Satanic Bible, which is our dogma, and the fact that there is rituals. Satanism, I would say, existed eons and eons before any other religion. It was just maybe known as paganism then or something else. But
And what kind of rituals do you guys do?
no, there's various rituals. There's the three main rituals that's laid out in the Satanic Bible, which is a ritual of compassion, and there's a ritual of destruction, and then there's a sexual ritual.
What's the sexual ritual?
Or the conjuring of lust ritual. So that would mainly be attract a person to have a relationship with, whatever type of relationship you might want, whether it just being a sexual relationship or a love relationship.
Non ci è dato sapere che cosa sono il rituale della distruzione e della compassione, ma il rituale della sensualità mi fa pensare è una specie di sortilegio, un modo di ipnotizzare e manipolare le persone per portarle a sé e a fare, compiere ciò che uno vuole. Vedi la contraddizione, da una parte esaltano la libertà e dall'altra manipolano le persone per ottenere ciò che vogliono. Che orrore! Se sei arrivato fino a qui ti chiedo di rimanere ancora un po' perché il prossimo video ti scioccherà.
Can you tell us why you decided to leave the Satanic Church?
Absolutely. At the 24th, 25th of May, there was a church council meeting and everybody got together and we were talking about what would the next steps be to move the church forward. I said, we need to do a ritual here. So I started doing the ritual by myself. And I did the first part of it. And then suddenly, yeah, it was there. Like in front of my face.
Who was there?
Jesus. And I've never believed in Christ up to that point. And being extremely scientifically minded and an atheist and all of those things, I said, no, like this is either a demon playing a trick with me or I am hallucinating. Like I was scared. I honestly was scared because I thought, if this is Jesus, I am in trouble. And I said to him, I'm scared. Sorry. And he flooded me with love, with so much love. And I said to him, but I don't believe it. I can't believe this because I've looked for this my whole life. I said, well, you've never opened yourself up for it. And I realized, yes, this was the first time I've opened myself up that much to the spiritual world. And I said to him, but what about like God? And he said, if you want to talk to God, we can do it. And I was so exhausted. I can't tell you, and I can't quantify it, or I can't tell you this is how long it lasted, or I can't remember, but I remember I was exhausted. I was so drained, and I almost didn't have the energy. And I remember also I fell to the floor because it was too much. The energy in this space was so intense, and that love, and it encompassed like everything.
Alla fine di tutto, colui che trionferà sarà sempre Gesù Cristo. Infatti è scritto che ogni ginocchio si piegherà e ogni lingua confesserà che Lui è il Re, che Lui è Dio. Spero che questa testimonianza ti sia stata di edificazione e che Dio continui a benedire la tua vita.